Why, hello there everybody. How are you doing today? It's me, again. And again, I'm here to bring you yet another update on my situation. And yes, we'll just cut straight to the chase. My phone has not rung. And I still say today, with all confidence, with all assurances, that my phone has not rung yet, because it's going to ring. Now, the question I have for you is, can you see the truth yet? Can you hear the truth yet? Have you accepted the truth yet? The truth is, you're being lied to. You are being lied to by all of those who have sworn, who have taken an oath. Hold on, I got my Bible right here. They have taken an oath to Almighty God to tell the truth, to uphold His law, to operate according to His authority structure, operate by and under His authority structure. That's what every single oath in the United States of America, that's what every single public servant's oath says and means. Well, they've been lying to you. They have been lying to you. Can you see that now? Because they aren't operating by this. They are lying to you. They are operating by secular humanism. Plain and simple. Plain and simple. But it's okay. It's okay. Because Almighty God is moving and opening up your eyes. Have your eyes been opened up yet? It's only a matter of time before you are confronted with the truth. The truth that your guy, your gal, has been lying to you is a fake and a fraud and a counterfeit. Everything that comes out of their mouth you cannot trust. You cannot believe. Because, well, you now know that they're a liar. It's time for them to go, and they will be removed. Now, what exactly are you going to do about it? If you refuse to do something about it, if you know that they're all lying to you, and you refuse to do anything about it, then Almighty God will move on to the next person, open up their eyes, and they will choose. He will find someone who will choose to do something about this, because these are threats. Have you ever noticed that the victim, the race baiter, the definer, they all say the same thing? You have to change. They don't have to do anything. They're not in the wrong. You are the one. Look at that, light bulb's coming on. You are the one that needs to change. They are perfect. They do everything by the book when they do absolutely nothing by the word of Almighty God. They are deceiving. They are pitting one group against another group. That's all that is all that this, look, that's all that the statue, tearing down Confederate statues about. That's all, these people, I'm not mad. I am not mad at the ones who have been deceived because, well, they're deceived. They really believe that that's the way the things work. You just got to shame somebody. There's plenty of black people out there that say that and white people that say some very racist things, and they just do not believe it's racist because, well, hello, they're perfect. It's the other side that needs to change. I'm perfect. Look at that. Light bulb's coming on. You're realizing it. No, not everybody. If everybody is the daggone victim, then who exactly is the perpetrator? Let me say that again. If everybody is the victim, then who exactly is the perpetrator? Light bulb's coming on. The victim always says, you have to change, you're doing wrong. Across the board. They never say that they have to do anything. Same thing with the race baiters. Same thing with the definers, with the racist people. Oh, you are racist. Now, prove to me that you're not. It's a manipulation and control tactic, folks. So what's the solution? Just ignore them. Just start doing. Just start doing. Prove them wrong by your actions. Don't even waste your time with them. They're there just to argue. That's it. I've only been telling you all this for 3 years now. That's all they want to do is argue with you. And by arguing with somebody, all you're doing is you are wasting the most valuable thing that you have. The most precious commodity that any of us have. And that is your time. Because none of us know how much time we have left. Period. I'm not going to waste my time arguing with somebody who's just looking for an argument. Oh, look at that. Light bulb's coming on. So again, notice, in every instance, every single instance, they are perfect. The victim is the perfect one. The oppressed, they're the ones that don't have to do anything. They don't have to do anything. We need to stop oppressing them. I've had so many Facebook friends post out stuff, supposed conservative, supposedly. I need to find a way to make more money. Well, do a better job. I really like what I'm doing. I just wish it paid more. Well, then maybe find something that does pay something. Find something else that pays more. How about that? You see, look at that. Light bulb's coming on. Light bulb's coming on. Maybe you're not as good at what you're doing as you think you are. Maybe what you're doing is not all that impotent like you think it is. You are convinced that, well, I should be getting paid very, very well for doing what I'm doing. And all you're doing is crying and complaining. That's what we have created. That's what we have created. It's not my fault. It's your fault that I'm not rich. That's exactly what they're saying. When the one who wants to make more finds a way to make more, doesn't go out and put up a send me money page, help me fight the good fight. No, just pay your bills is what you're saying. Because y'all aren't fighting the fight. Y'all aren't doing anything by just sitting there and complaining. Now the latest thing out now is stand with Laura. I stand with Laura. Watch this. Y'all have taken that bait, hook, line, and sinker. Okay? What they did is they first played the victim card with Hogg, with David. He was the victim. You all have to do something. You all have to do something. Then that didn't take bait. Then that didn't gain any traction. So what do they have to do now? Now suddenly these kids are leaders, and now they created the new bad guy. Pay close attention. And then the new bad guy. Now you have the new bad guy who cannot be held accountable. The new David will never, ever, ever be held accountable because, well, hello, he hasn't taken an oath. Then the new victim is, well, Laura. So Laura attacks the new bad guy, and then apologizes for attacking him, and then the new bad guy says, you know what? That's not good enough. You need to go even further and bow and capitulate. So now Laura's the new victim, David's the new bad guy, and when Laura's not a victim, she's not affected by this. I mean, who is affected by sponsors leaving the air, leaving from her show? Not her. She's still going to be paid the same. Hello? It's smoke and mirrors. It's lie. 6 months from now, they'll all be back. So they lost 3, they gained 6. Big deal. It is smoke and mirrors. They are lying to you, folks. They are lying to you. So now Laura's the new victim to replace those 17 dead kids. Hello? David is the new bad guy to replace the fake and fraud counterfeit authorities who are responsible for the death, for those 17 children's death, as well as every adult that died. Look at that. Light bulbs coming on. Now, the new bad guy will never be held accountable because, well, hello, he's not real. He's not really a bad guy. He's a prop. He is a fake, he's a fraud, he's a counterfeit. He is a mouthpiece. Laura will never be... Laura is not really a victim because, hello, she's getting the same paycheck. How about that? Translation, you all are wasting your time. You all are wasting your time attacking a fictitious villain that will never be held accountable because he's got nothing to be held accountable for because he didn't take an oath. And you're supporting a victim who, well, is lying to you. She's not a victim. She has complete job security. They're giving you busy work. Plain and simple. Look at that. Light bulbs coming on. Now let me explain to you exactly what's going on in this country. I'm going to give you an analysis this way. $1 is what? 100 pennies. What happens if you take 1 penny away from that dollar? What do you have? Well, you no longer have $1. You've got 99 cents. What happens if you take 24 more pennies away from those 99 cents? Well, again, now you're down to 75 cents. 3/4 of $1. What happens if you remove yet another 25 pennies from that 75 cents? Well, now you're down to 50 cents. And what happens once again if you remove 25 more pennies from that remaining 50 cents? Well, now you're down to 25 cents. 1/4 of $1. They're professing that they're still $1 when they're down to 25, 1/4 of what they are. Because these people are my point is, all you got to do, if you stop supporting these people, if you turn away from them, if you take away their spotlight, if you stop giving them all your attention, and you start holding those, David Hogg will never be held accountable for anything because he has nothing to be held accountable for, because all he's done is been the little puppet. Laura, standing with Laura is just like saying, hey, I'm going to go outside and stand with the oak tree because, hello, she's not a victim. She has a nice lifestyle. She hasn't been, it's fake. It's made up. Who are the real victims? Again, those 17 kids. They're the real victims. Who are the ones that need to be held accountable? The fakes and frauds and counterfeits that allowed those 17 kids to be murdered. Period. Look at that. Another penny. Just left that $1. They just lost another one. That's the truth, my friends. Stop dealing with the imbeciles. Stop dealing with the stick people. It's time for you to stand and demand that our laws be enforced when we know that that the agreed upon law has been violated, no matter who has violated said agreed upon law. It's time to hold all those who have taken an oath, all of those who have taken an oath, accountable to that oath and to fulfill the oath. And guess what? If you've known to have deliberately and intentionally violated your oath, that's a treasonous act. If you're in the federal government, that is a criminal act. If you are in law enforcement or in a local level government or state level government, okay, and you will be removed. It's time to remove these threats, because once these threats are removed, then they are the ones who are trying to avoid accountability. They're the ones who are propping up David Hogg. You want to get rid of David Hogg? You get rid of those who are empowering him to run his fat little mouth and keep spewing out his fake little lies. Don't be mad at him. He's just taking the opportunity that he's been given. Plain and simple. Be mad at the ones who are propping him up. Be mad at the ones who are refusing to fulfill their oath, because they are the ones who are the real true threat. You remove the threats. You remove those who are propping up all of the David Hoggs of the world, and all of the David Hoggs of the world go, bye-bye. That is exactly what's going on in America today. The only question that remains, my friend, is what exactly are you going to do? Just saying.